Did you know that Shinobu Kocho's uniform was originally designed to leave the center of the chest area open, similar to Mitsuri Kanroji's? It is because the person who made the uniform, Maeda, is a pervert. But Shinobu disliked this aspect of the design. So she burned the original uniform in front of Maeda, and requested a fully buttoned version of the uniform instead. Did you know that Giyu Tomioka's crow is a very old crow? So it tends to make mistakes when giving messages, and moves slowly during battles. Did you know that Mitsuri Kanroji enjoys eating Western and Western-inspired food, such as pancakes and omurice? Because of how much she eats, her food expenses are ridiculously high. And because she and Shinobu get along quite well, she also teaches Shinobu Western cooking. Did you know that Oba Nai Iguro developed fear and hatred towards women due to his childhood? This only worsened after he saw the weak resolves of the female demon slayers. However, Mitsuri was implied to be the first and only woman he found to be beautiful. That's what love at first sight do to you. Did you know that Guillaume Hamejima was blinded due to a fever he had when he was a child? In spite of this blindness, he had a keen sense of sight and was able to avoid malicious actions that some people around him do, like throwing stuff at him. This made people around him call him a liar, stating that no blind person would be able to do that. But in reality, my man's just built different. Oh, and he also loves cats. Did you know that Tengen Uzui's initial design was less muscular with a far thinner build? He had half of his face covered in bandages, making it hard for others to see what he looks like. According to the author, he also wore sleeves due to him not wanting his arms sunburned. Did you know that Sanemi Shinazugawa is the only person shown to actively hunt and kill demons before joining the Demon Slayer Corps? Before he knew about the Corps or Nichiren swords, he would arm himself with various gardening tools and chains. Then, he would find and restrain demons in order to expose them to sunlight and burn them to death. Did you know that Muichiro Tokido wears loose and oversized clothes in order to disorient enemies, as they would not be able to see his limbs and joints moving so well? This is supposed to hinder their ability to predict Muichiro's movement. Besides that, Muichiro can't have pets because his crow would get jealous. Lamau. Did you know that Kyojuro Rengoku's family has long since had a practice called Kan Kagari for the duration of the wives' pregnancies? Every week the wives will spend 2 hours gazing at a large flaming torch. This seems to be what causes the men in the family to have flame-colored hair. Meanwhile, Rengoku jokingly stated that their hair looks like this is because their ancestors ate a loaf of shrimp tempuras.